Hey guys, Smiki here. Welcome back to another video. And if this is your first time coming across my channel, we get into all things makeup, fashion, beauty, lifestyle, all that good stuff, but hashtag affordable, because I'm all about affordability. And if that is something that you guys are interested in, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I would love to have you join this little but growing family. And let's get into the video. Now, as you can tell by the title of the video, we are going to be jumping into the new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collaboration palette. This is the volume 2. If you guys remember, a couple years ago, she did another collaboration with Morphe, which obviously was volume 1. But yes, that came out a couple years ago. Love that palette, have that palette. It's a whole mess, but she had, I mean, not the palette, not the palette was a mess, like, you know, the state of the palette as right now in my possession is a mess because, you know, it's been used. So this is the volume 2 to that first palette with Morphe, and we're just going to jump right into it. The first palette was kind of like a paper kind of material. This one is, it has like a lamination on it, so I think that it's going to be so much better for cleanliness. It's going to keep it a lot cleaner. Even though, you know, makeup still might get on there, makeup from my hands might get on here, but it's going to be a lot easier to clean because of the texture of this palette. And just like the original palette, she has like a little message up here to her subscribers, just like a thank you. And then we have the colors. Now, I know from her video that I saw online and even like the pictures, I thought that this was going to be like a whole lot brighter than it actually is. The colors aren't like super intimidating where you think they're super bright and they're not wearable, but I think they're good. The colors actually are not as bright as you might have seen in like some of her pictures online or whatever you might have seen posted, but they're still quite colorful and they're nice and bold, but they're not as like in your face like that. We have like a nice color story going on. We have the colors down in here. We have a pop here and there of like really vibrant colors. We have some neutrals, we have some shimmers, and we have some pressed pigments. So we got a lot going on in this palette. There are 35 shadows in this palette, and this palette retails for $39. As you guys can see, I have 2 different looks going on in this video. I know what's happening. It's a lot, but yeah, I decided I really wanted to go in and play around with as much colors as I can before I, you know, use it like once or twice and then set it down and kind of like forget about it, so I can show you guys the pigment, show you guys how it blends together, show you guys if it blends together well and all that good stuff. So as you can see, I have a purple situation happening on the right side of my face, and then I have like a golden, orangey, sunset, whatever you want to call it, on this side of the eye. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieve both of these looks, stay tuned. And if you guys did notice, I hope you guys can notice that you can hear me a little bit better. Hello? Can you hear me now? I got a mic, guys. So I'm working with a better mic. I had a mic on my camera before, but the sound was still kind of like icky and staticky. So I purchased a new microphone off of Amazon finally, and hopefully the sound is a lot better for you guys. Please comment down below if you notice that difference or if the sound sounds good. But yeah, guys, so if you guys, like I said, are interested in seeing how I created these 2 looks, keep on watching. This is my first time taking it out of the packaging, and I'm about to look at it for the first time. I'm so excited. This is a lot different from her volume 1 palette, which was, it was white all the same, but this one is more of a, I don't know, a laminated covering on the front and the back. So if it does get messy, you can easily wipe it off. I'm really here for that because it is a white palette and this is going to get messy super quick. So here are all the colors. So first off, I'm going to prime my eyes with this e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. And this is in the shade Sand, I believe. I'm just going to use my fingertips to apply this all over my eye. It recommends it to either be applied with an e.l.f. brush or your fingers. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my fingers. It supposedly has up to a 12-hour wear. And it has like a sticky consistency, which I am assuming is going to be great for grabbing hold of the product and allowing it to stay up to 12 hours. So I'm gonna start out with Not My Journey, which is like this deep purple right here. And I'm just gonna be going in with this Real Techniques shading brush. It's a little small and compacted. I'm going to use that and apply that in the crease. And I'm not gonna swipe it. I am going to pat the color in because it is a lot of color and I feel like it's a lot of pigment, and in order for the pigment to stand out at first, you want to pat the color in before blending everything out. And then right on top of that, I'm going to go in with Therapy Sesh, which is just a lighter purple. This one right here. And I'm going to apply that right above it just to help the blend a little bit more. Wow, that's bright. On the outer corner, I'm going to go in with Good Place, which is a sparkly, deeper purple color. This one right here. And then right next to that, I'm going to use this lighter shimmer right here, which is called A Moment, which is this one right here. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with this matte purple, which is called Stay True. This one right here. And I do want to go back into the very first purple color that I used, which was Not My Journey, just to deepen up that crease a little bit more. What I do have to mention is I have no fallout underneath my eyes. As pigmented as these colors are, and although there's fallout in the pan, when I place them on my eye, I dip into the pan, I tap it, make sure I tap it off once or twice, and then I apply it to my eye. But I have no fallout on my eye, and I think that's good because I have my face completely done. Well, not completely, but I do have my base on, and it would be kind of sucky if I had all this fallout that I would then have to go back in and clean up, seeing that I don't even have any powder on to protect that. So I'm kind of happy that I'm not having that fallout because, yeah, that's making this a lot better of a process. For the inner corner, I think I want to go in with this brighter purple or pinky color, which is called Lolly Mama. It is this one right here. I'm just going to stick that in the inner corner. Alright guys, so that is it for the purple eye right now. We're just going to go ahead and jump into this eye, which is the golden orange sunset look. Okay, now so going in with the second eye, I'm going to kind of go in with a different approach. So this eye, I packed everything on before I blended it out to get more of that punch of a color. But I'm just going to go in like I normally would with any eyeshadow palette and just go dip in and blend it in the way I normally do it and see if, you know, the color payoff is still there with just blending it out instead of packing it on first, and then see how everything still blends into one another in that way. If it does, I'm gonna start off with No Joke, which is this bright yellow right here. Dipping in, tapping off the excess. And as you can see, it barely shows up. I'm gonna go in again. Not tapping off that much, but I'm just gonna go ahead and press that in like so. Okay, so the color is there, but it is very faint. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep building that up. So instead of dipping in and tapping off, I'm not tapping off the excess. I'm just dipping in and applying it to my eye. And even with that, I'm still not getting any fallout on my face, thank God. All right, so now right under that, I'm going to go in with Positivity, which is like a corally pink color, which is this one right here, and place that right underneath. And then right on top of that, I'm just gonna intensify the color a little bit more, hopefully with an orange. I'm gonna go in with Feeling Myself, which is like an orange color, which is this one right here. Ooh. And then for the outer corner, I'm just gonna go into G Money, which is like a neutral brown shade, this one right here. That color's not deep enough for what I'm looking for, so I'm gonna dip into Homebody, which is like a deeper brown, but it has a little bit more red undertone. So this one right here. Yeah, that's better. For the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with Flawed and Odd, which is this one right here. I feel like it kind of has like a mixture of gold and orangey tones for the shimmer. Just gonna go ahead and place this across the eye. And because I'm lazy and don't want to create an actual cut crease, we're gonna place the eyeshadow in cut crease fashion. I'm gonna go ahead and deepen up the crease a little bit more with Homebody. And then for the inner corner, for another pop of bright color, I'm gonna go in with My Man, which is this very neon orange color. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. Unfortunately, the camera cut off before I was able to show you guys what I put on my inner corner, but I did let you know what I was putting on my inner corner before that shut off. So I went ahead and just finished up the rest of my face off camera, and then I'm just coming back to let you guys know my thoughts. So, Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. Is it brown girl friendly? I think it absolutely is. Not a lot of people like Jaclyn because of what has happened with her launches in the past. I like to see the good in everybody, and I just feel like people are doing too much. You don't like something? Move on. Don't worry about it. You're not spending your money on it. It shouldn't affect you. I was immediately drawn to all the beautiful colors that were in the palette, the shimmers, the payoff, the pigmentation of a bunch of swatches that I saw myself. So I wanted to go ahead and pick up the palette and see if it's something that I like. Because if it's something that I don't like, I'm going to come on here and tell you it's something that I don't like, and that'll just be my opinion. But I do happen to like the palette. I bought it with my own money, and yeah, I will be definitely keeping this palette. It's fun. It's colorful, it works, and it shows up on dark skin. I'm a fan. So this is the look that I came up with. Purple on this side, sunrise situation on this side. Sooner or later, I'm going to be going into like the nude section right here and playing around with that as well. I would definitely recommend it. Pigmentation is there, the color payoff is there, and minimal fallout on the face. that was a big plus for me. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you are notified when I do upload a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.